everybody, how you doing? It's Christine with Garrett Public Library. We're doing intermediate yoga. And today we're going to do a quick class. I've had a request for a short class, so we're going to do a short class. And you can marry this class with another shorter class and make it a long class if you'd like, okay? So let's get started. I'm going to have us start in child's pose, alrighty? So come up to your knees, set them a little bit wide. Doesn't have to be as wide as the mat, but definitely have them wide. Sorry, keep my shirt down. Shift your hips back to your heels, walk your hands out and drop your forehead down. Think of spreading the shoulder blades, letting them roll off your back ribs, armpits rolling toward the floor. Breathe through your nose all the way into your back. Try to get the breath all the way down to the low ribs. Check in with your body, see how you feel. Up the hands and knees. Bring your wrist under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Let's roll our spines. Inhale, shoulders down the back, tailbone up, belly to the floor, chest pulls through the upper arms, lift your chin. Exhale, round your back, tuck your tailbone, head toward your pelvis, and squeeze your belly up. Inhale, open the front of the spine. Exhale, round and tuck and open the back of the spine. One more. Inhale, open the front of the spine. And exhale, round and tuck and open your back. Squeeze up and release. Send your left leg back. Cross over to the right side, turn, look out your right shoulder. Kind of shift over as much as you can, getting a stretch on the left side, a little bit of a hip stretch on the right. And release, slide your knee back into place under your hip. Send your right leg out, cross it over to the left, turn, look at your left shoulder. And release, bring it back, rock a little, make sure you feel like you've got everything loosened up. Excuse me. Let's do a shoulder opener. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale, scoop it behind the left wrist, send the shoulder down, head down. Interlace your hands or grab your wrist and straighten the upper arm to push the upper shoulder back. Just breathe here. Release. Left hand in front of the face, press down, swing the right arm up and down. Inhale the left arm up. Exhale, scoop it behind the right hand, send the shoulder down, head down, interlace the hands or grab the wrist and straighten the upper arm, push the upper shoulder back. Release your hands, right hand in front of the face, press down, swing back up and down. Knees wider than the mat, big toes together, shift your hips back to your heels, walk it out. You want your forehead or your chin to come down on the mat. Relax and breathe. Bring your upper body up. Bring the knees in. Alternately straighten out your legs. Alrighty. Let's roll over onto our backs. And give a little squeeze and rock to your knees. Alrighty, arms out to the side. Take a breath in. As you exhale, roll the knees to the left. Hover a few inches off the ground. Inhale back to center. Exhale the knees to the right and hover. Inhale back to center. Exhale the knees to the left. Drop them down. Stack your knees. Stack your hips. Turn. Look out your right shoulder and reach. If it's comfortable, straighten your legs. If you can reach, grab your toes with your left hand. Bend the knees if your legs are straight. Inhale back to center. Exhale the knees to the right. Drop them down. Stack hip and knees. Turn. Look out your left shoulder and reach. Once you've got your position in place, go ahead and straighten the legs if it feels good. And grab your toes if you can. Your legs are straight, bend your knees. Inhale back to center and give the knees a good squeeze. Alrighty, drop your feet wide. Tuck your tailbone, palms down. Take a breath in. Exhale, right hand to the left foot and release. Left hand to the right foot and release. And right hand, left foot, release. Left hand, right foot and release. Right hand, left foot and release. Left hand, right foot and release. Alrighty, grab a block and rock up to seated. Set your block up. Let's do a medium height to start. This is a core. It takes quite a bit of strength to do this. So bring your block, if your knees are bent, you want the block between your feet, okay? Then bring your feet to the left side of the block. Palms down, fingers pointing towards your bum. Pull your belly in so your back is supported. Take a breath in. And exhale, bring it over. Tap your heels. Lift. Tap your heels. Lift. Tap your heels. Lift. Tap your heels. I'll make it harder. Straighten the legs out. Tap your heels. Lift. Tap your heels. Lift. Tap your heels. Lift. Tap your heels. Lift. Tap your heels. And lift and drop. Roll forward, armpits toward the knees. Release that low back. Sometimes that exercise gives a little strengthening in here, which can feel a little bit tweaky. Okay? You can bring your block closer to you if it makes it easier for you. Alrighty. Let's do a quick boat pose. Hands behind the knees, lift up your feet, chest lifted, shoulders down, back flat. Let go of the knees if you can. Keep your ribs lifted away from your hips. And then lower down. And try to get everything but the shoulder blades off the ground. On the ground, sorry. Scoop this out. And and release. Squeeze and rock your knees. Alrighty, let's rock up to seated. Flip on over to hands and knees and get ready for down dog. Wrist under the shoulders, knees under the hips, tuck your toes under. Take a breath in. As you exhale, lift your knees, get your bum up. Find your even weight between your feet and your hands. Press into the hands, lift out of the shoulders, drop your chest, armpits towards your face. You can rock side to side. You can alternate your heels to the ground. And then work your way to a forward fold. Bend your knees, rest your belly and your thighs, shake your head and shoulders. Take a breath in. As you exhale, tilt the tailbone to the ceiling. Release the upper body and relax and breathe. Release the arms, bend the knees, walk your feet out, heels inside the mat, toes outside the mat. If this bothers your knees, do not do it. Lower down if you can. You can rest your knees on your elbows, your hands on the mat. Or if your hips will go all the way down, you can bring your hands to prayer. Release your hands to the mat, put some weight on them, lift your bum, keep your knees bent, roll on up, shoulders up near the ears and down the back, and lift your chest. Alrighty, let's grab a block. We'll do a few sun salutations. Inhale, press into the feet, tuck the tailbone, lift the chest, drop the shoulders. Exhale, fold, flat back, strong legs, drop your head. Inhale, monkey pose, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. Hands beside the feet, right foot back, low lunge, press through the back leg. Drop the back knee, top of the foot to the mat. Inhale, up, belly in, tailbone tucked. Bring the hands down, straighten the left leg, drop your head to the knee. Shift forward, bring your toes toward the outside of the mat, drop forward for lizard. Right hand under the right shoulder, left hand to the left knee, and look out and over your left shoulder. Turn forward, bring your toes forward, tuck your back toes under, lift back up to low lunge, and then step up to a fold. Inhale up, and hands to prayer. Inhale up, exhale fold. Inhale monkey pose, lengthen. Exhale fold. Hands beside the feet, left foot back, low lunge. Press through the back heel. Drop your back knee, top of the foot down. Inhale up. Shift the hips back, bring the hands down. Straighten and flex the right leg. Drop your head toward the knee. Shift forward, bring your toes to the right side of the mat, shift your weight forward, left hand under the left shoulder, Right hand to the right knee, push into the knee and turn and look out your right shoulder. And shift forward with the toes, tuck your back toes under, lift the back leg for low lunge, and then step forward to a fold. Inhale, bring it up, and hands to prayer. Inhale up, exhale, fold. Inhale, monkey pose, lengthen, exhale, fold. Hands beside the feet, right foot back, low lunge. Left foot back, plank. Lower with control, elbows tight to the body. Inhale up to cobra. And down, tuck the toes under, press up to down dog. Kick the right leg back, bend the knee, roll the hip to the ceiling, and bring the knee forward for pigeon. Flex your right foot, drop your left hip. Try to have your shin as close to parallel to the front of the mat as you can. Take a breath in. As you exhale, lower down, relax and breathe. Bring the upper body up, hand on either side of the mat. Tuck your back toes under, lift up back to down dog. Shift your weight forward, drop your hips, up dog. Press back to down dog. Right foot forward, left foot forward, fold. Inhale, bring it up, and hands to prayer. Alrighty, let's do our other side. My glasses are sliding off. Inhale up, exhale, fold. Inhale, monkey pose, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Left foot back, low lunge. Right foot back, plank. Lower with control, elbows tight. Inhale, up dog or cobra, your choice. And down. Tuck the toes under. Go back to down dog. Kick the left leg back, bend the knee, roll the hip up. Bring it forward for pigeon. Slide the right leg back, flex your left foot, drop your right hip. Take a breath in. As you exhale, lower down, relax and breathe. Bring the upper body up, hand on either side of the mat. Tuck your back toes under. Lift up and back to down dog. Shift your shoulders over your wrists. Drop your hips. Up dog. Press back to down dog. Left foot forward. Right foot forward. Fold. Inhale, bring up. And hands to prayer. Alrighty. Let's find some wall space. I'm going to have us do one balancing pose before we do excuse me, before we do tree pose. So back up to a wall or back up to your couch so you have something to lean against. Whatever side is hip is against the wall or couch. Put your weight on that foot, block in that same arm, drop the block under your shoulder, lift your back leg for half moon. You can raise up the left arm if you want. You can grab your foot and pull it away. Get a little back bend in there. And release. Other side. Weight onto the other foot against the couch or wall. Block under your shoulder. Lost my balance. Lift your back leg. Stack your shoulders. Stack your hips. If you want, grab your foot. And release. Bring it up. Walk off to the side. Tree pose. Actually, let's do our shoulder opener first. I always like that first. So, hands to wall where your hips would meet, or to the chair where your hips would meet. Walk out to an L shape. Take a breath in. As you exhale, bum to the wall behind. Drop your chest. Let your head hang and breathe. Try to lengthen your sides. Bend your knees, tuck your tailbone, step toward. Shake it out. All right, let's do tree pose. Shift your weight to one foot. Take a grounding breath. Bring your foot up. Hold and breathe. And release. Shift to your other foot. Tuck your tailbone, lift your chest, take a grounding breath. Bring your foot up, hold and breathe. And release. Let's come back to our mats, lay down on our backs. Give a little squeeze and rock to your knees. Big X out of the body. Inhale the left leg halfway up. Exhale it to the right. Reach left foot and hand away from each other. Inhale back to center. And exhale down. Inhale the right leg up. Over to the left. Reach right foot and hand away from each other. Inhale back to center. And down. Full happy baby. Grab your knees or your feet. You can rock or stay still. Come to center if you're rocking. And release your feet. Alrighty. Your choice for restorative. You can do a double block under your shoulders. You can do legs up the wall. You can put a bolster down your back, which is what I'm going to do, or any other position that makes you feel good. You're using a bolster, a couple pillows. You get them tucked up right against your low back and roll yourself down. Get comfortable. If this kind of bothers your hips a little, take blocks and set them under your thighs just to give a little support. Close your eyes, take a big breath. Swallow. Release the face and the jaw. Open the chest. Let the arms and legs be light and weightless. Relax your muscles away from your bones. And breathe. Stay longer in restorative if you'd like. Otherwise, wiggle your fingers and toes and the muscles of the jaw and the face. Cross the arms over the chest. Reach around and grab shoulders or shoulder blades. Hold tight. Strong. Inhale, exhale. Recross opposite arm on top. Grab shoulders or shoulder blades. Hold tight. Strong. Inhale, exhale. Roll the arms out and breathe. You have blocks under you, get them out gently and easily. Bend your knees, rest your feet on the wall or the floor. Inhale the arms above the head and exhale onto your right side for a couple of breaths. Use your left hand and press on up to seated. Root your sit bones down, lift your chest, drop your shoulders, reach up with the crown of your head. Take a breath in and out and in and out. Namaste. Thank you guys. Thanks for joining me. And hope this real short class gives you a little burst that you can do on a day that you don't have time to do a regular 40-minute class or hour class. Okay? So enjoy, take care of yourself, be healthy and safe, and I'll see you next week. All right, bye.